Hi everyone, I want to specially welcome you to this live trading class or trading session. And today I'm just going to take my time to share with you my charts and also be able to show you what the directional bias is for the week. So, like we normally do, I'd like you to go ahead right now and just share the links to your contacts, to your friends, let them know that we're live. Okay, and then share it to pro traders, okay, and then newbies, those who are aspiring to become traders, because I'm going to be distributing much value in this session, which would help them to be able to perfect their trading skill. If there's anyone who's struggling in trading, tell the person also to get connected right now. They shouldn't miss this opportunity. Okay, so it's been quite a wonderful time. It's been quite some wonderful time as we have been able to take two stop losses back to back. Those of you who are conversant and very consistent in our free channel, you would understand what I mean when I say we've taken stop loss two backs, because what we trade on the free channel is just the GBP USD, or also known as GU. Then on the VIPs, here we trade the rest of the other pairs. So just in case you're not on the VIP, I want you to understand that on the VIP we trade EU, we trade gold, we trade BDC, we trade Ethereum, we trade GBP JPY, Euro JPY, AUD JPY. We trade synthetics such as Boom 500, Crash 500, Jump 50, Jump 75, Volatility 25, Volatility 75, Volatility 50. All of these keeps us busy. So during the week we're trading, during the weekends we're trading, always trading. Okay, so making money at any time we find an opportunity in the market. You want to be a part of those premium signals, then you will need to join the VIP. But if you want to remain on the free channel, then what we bring to the free community is GU. And like I said in the last trading session, I said, do not think I'm giving you a signal that has no worth or value. I traded GU for a very long time, okay, when I was still sticking to a single pair, and I was able to master GU very well. So GU is one of my um, most mastered pair. So what I bring to you, the the free community, is not um, signal that is not premium. I bring you premium signal only on GU, just to let you know how it is. So when you decide to join the VIP, you know what to expect. Okay, you know what to expect, because some people are not sure exactly what to expect because of how the market may look. Okay, so but that's by the way. So quickly we'll just get started, taking you to the chart straight up and to show you a few things. Now there's some of you who would feel like, okay, I would still love to be uh, on your I want to still get your VIP signal, but I don't have cash. It's simple. All you just need to do is create an account in market for you. Okay, that's one of the broker we're partnering with. Create an account in market for you, then fund it with at least $10. You'll be added into a market for you premium free signal group, where you also get this premium signal. But that's the only criteria. So you have to send us a DM showing us what you showing us the evidence of you creating the accounts and you get an approval to be on that group. Okay, so if you want to get a link, check the description of this video, check the comment section, and get registered. Simple, register, get verified, and let's go there. So right now I'm going to be sharing my screen with you so that you can see what I'm going to be discussing with you today. I'm going to be sharing the entire screen as usual to avoid any interruption. All right, so um, this is EU. I was looking at EU earlier. So what's the dollar index showing us? So as we all can see, it's moved already to at least a reasonable extent, of which if I was going to take this trade, I would have bought GU EU during the London session. Okay, but it was not very much available at that time because I needed to just take a little bit of rest. So this could have been the move because I was already on the watch. I know some speculators already had speculated this, so we're expecting that DXY was going to give a bearish move here. Okay, but what I expected was that it should at least do like this. Okay, that was what I expected, but we didn't do that. Exactly that. Okay, so it went bearish, of which when it was going bearish, it would have been a good opportunity to do this on GU. Just repeat the same thing. Even though GU had already moved this move during the Asian. No, sorry, before I went to take a rest around 5, just after Asian. That's Asian London overlap. Did this move already. So that means any smart trader wouldn't want to go in from here, most likely. Okay. Person would most likely want the price to do this, having broken structure. It retested here, right, and pushed up. So any smart trader would have waited for price to at least come back to the point of interest that pushed price up. That's the supply, the demand zone, before making the move. So that means we can get a sniper entry there. Okay, haven't seen that all these liquidities have been swept. So what do we expect from GU? Let me just tell you that briefly and quickly. So we're going to be expecting the dollar index to give a sniper move. Just what I drew here, but let me draw it again. Because if you see, there's been a momentum shift from this side. Okay, momentum shift. So where price came from that gave that momentum shift, which is this order block, should test price again. It should. If it doesn't get there, you should find this pot, this supply zone, test price again. So, but this will be the sniper. This will just be the short move. This will be the long entry. So, how is that going to do? Let me show you. So, DXY will be expected to. So, anybody still selling DXY, you're making a mistake. It's consolidated and ready to return back. It's either going to do this short, okay? So, giving us a short move, or if that supply zone does not hold price, it's going to break it. It may retest like that. It may break it, right? Come to this order block. To give us this. So this is the sniper move that the dollar index may do. But I'm concerned about the dollar index, which that's the reason why you must be careful to be sure that, excuse me, it's maintaining the bearish internal flow or internal trend before you can, decide to trade it bearish, because the dollar index is on a bullish move. Let me show you. So if we do a top down quickly from the 1 week time frame, you find that the dollar index gave this break of structure. You can see it gave us this break of structure, okay, in 2021, and that break of structure would ensure that the dollar index keeps buying. So even though the dollar index is on a bearish retracement move, it's currently on a zone where it would find different POIs. It could take this, which is where it is right now currently, as a point of interest. Why? Because this gave a momentum shift, okay? But that's and that's even on the equilibrium. If you use your Fibonacci, let me show you quickly. Let me use this. Fibonacci didn't come out as expected. If you use this, your Fibonacci retracement, take for instance, you find that that entry is just at the discount zone. Okay, so it will be a good place to buy. Okay, so in that case, if that's hold price, we could consider. If it doesn't, we could consider this. If it doesn't, we could consider this. If it doesn't, we consider it. So what I mean is the DSY, the dollar index from the 1 week time frame, is about to give a massive bullish move because it's on a bullish move, but it's retracing bearish, meaning in the internal trend, that the internal trend is bearish, but the external trend is bullish. Go to the 24-hour time frame, you see the same thing. So the 24-hour time frame aligning with the 1 week time frame is bullish. So when you look closely, you see it. Let me show you. So look at it. Look at it. It looks bearish, okay, because it's retracing what? Because I haven't taken out this break of structure in 2022, 2021, okay. So this is 2020, 2021, 2022. So this break of structure happened in 3 years, pushing to the upside, okay. So, but it is currently retracing, of which if you look closely, you see that it's this place, just as I showed you on the weekly time frame. So the weekly time frame and the daily time frame is aligned already as bullish, but the internal structure, which is what you can see here, is bearish. So you should know that the external is stronger than the internal. The internal will just happen for a short time because it is a pullback. It is a retracement. You go to the 4-hour time frame to trade the now, then you see that even though we were on a bearish trend, it is currently on a strong demand zone. You can see strong demand zone. But this demand zone may be able to push price upwards, but that there are some liquidity zones here, supply zones here, which we expect should give a pullback, and that's why we can actually look for bearish move on the dollar index right now. Okay, so the bearish move we are doing now is short. We see the bullish move starts go long. So being that the dollar index is very proportional to the GBPY, sorry, GBP USD, which is GU, then what we just showed you now top down should happen inverse here. So you come to the weekly time frame, you find that GU is what? Bearish. You can see it. It's on the premium side of the premium side of the flow. Look at it. So if this is your Fibonacci, you will see that this is the premium, this is the equilibrium, this is the discount. So on the premium side, so any moment GU is supposed to go bearish because that's what the 1 week time frame is showing. You go to the 24-hour time frame, it's bearish, okay, but the internal structure is bullish, of which it has tested a strong liquidity zone and may retain bearish or give a bearish pullback, which you can see. You can see this good bearish pullback. Okay, so this bearish pullback can cause the dollar index to go bearish. Okay, but will give us a bullish pullback. You can see. So this bullish pullback can come, though these supply zones will be testing it to push it down. But this bullish pullback tells us that we can go short on buying. GU is it's tested this liquidity zone, so we can go short on buying GU. But if we find the bearish long move, then we go long. Okay, so I've already shown you what to expect. It's buying currently. So what are we looking at now? So this particular zone that gave the push of the price, we're going to be expecting price to test it in this, okay, to give us a sniper move. So that sniper move will not be, now sniper moves can be peculiar to its time frame. So you might say, oh, but it looks short, because if you measure from this point to here, it's just about 87 pips. I don't think 87 pips is small. You can catch that. Because if you look closely, you see it may just do this. It may just do this. If this holds price to come like here, short. So we'll go short if that holds price. But if that doesn't hold price, then we're looking at our sniper move, which will bring us here, okay, and take us to the 87 pips. So what are we expecting? That when price comes here, having confirmed with our confluences that the dollar index is going to be going bearish, okay, then we're going to catch the sniper move. And someone says 87 pips. Now look at why it's a sniper move. It's not because of the pips. It's because of what you are risking and how far it's going to take you. So let's say this is the entry per adventure. The risk should just be about this small. So what it's going to mean is that what you're going to be risking for this entry may just be about let's say 6 pips to catch 83 pips. Let's do the maths quickly. So let's see how many are. Let's see how many RR. So it's the RR that makes it sniper. So we catch 83 pips, risking 6 pips. What's that? 13.83. So you're going for almost 14 pips if that goes as predicted. So that means if you're risking $1 per adventure, multiply $1 by 13. That's what you should be expecting. That's $13. Now for the big boys, those of you with big accounts, you're risking 5,000. Sorry, you're risking $50. They are going for 13 pips profits. How much is that? 650, right? The big boys, you're risking 1,000. Okay, you're going 14 pips. How much is that? 14,000. Okay, the big boys still, you're risking 2,000 on your entry. You're going 14 pips. How much is that? 28,000. So this is where the money is, but this will be sniper entry. So today is Monday. I will not be choosing to take entry. Those of you who saw the stop losses we took, let me show you quickly. Usually, if you joined that Monday class, I showed you on Monday. So this was the week before. Okay, no, this was the Monday, right? This was the Monday. So I told you that I'm going to be expecting to get a bullish confirmation on GU, and the dollar index was giving me a bullish confirmation. So I couldn't get a bullish confirmation on the GU. So the bearish confirmation I got was manipulated, and we got stopped out. As you can see, after much struggles, we took this during the New York and the Asian overlap. Okay, around evening 5 p.m. because we expected its price to just drop at least. It was a short, not even a long. We got taken out. Then this was during the news, and after the news, haven't found this long imbalance. The dollar index was giving us a sign that it would fill up the the bullish imbalance by going bearish. So we expected to go bullish with GU and we'll take that. Now why did these two happen? Because the clear direction from the dollar index was not very clear. So I must say to that to you, in trading, prefer quality over quantity. I needed to do this because I needed entries. Okay, so when you need entries, it makes you frustrate. It makes you take entries that are not A setups. We took this on a Friday. You can see the move. This is not a good move, though we were correct. We took this one time like that. Okay, you can see short moves. This is very short move. It's not giving good moves, right? Okay, so you see that quality is better than quantity. If we didn't take this because we're not seeing clear sign and because we're already outside trading zones, then we would have been on the safer side. Because all this manipulation happened because it was just after New York, the Asian session was manipulated. And as you can see what price did, it kept on consolidating throughout the Asian session before it distributed. Of which if we didn't go in knowing that we're not on the New York, not on the London, we better have this thing, a better move. So with that, I'm going to be bringing a new rule, which is it's better we don't trade AUGU during the Asian New York overlap. It's better we trade it in the London or the New York London overlap or New York. Anything outside these three zones will not be good for us to trade because of the manipulations. Same thing happened here. As you can see, the same overlap. You can see the Asian session was manipulated. It didn't give us what was expected and we take it. So all these moves, especially like this ones I'm showing you, should be if we see it during if I see this shot during the London, I'll take it. If I see it during the London New York overlap, I'll take it. That's what I mean overlap is the in between time. Okay, that's when the London bank is just closing, pending when the New York bank will open. That's the overlap. It will be a good time to take that entry. If I see it during the New York session, I'll trade it. If I see it outside, I wouldn't want to trade it. Okay, just let it go because we're choosing quality over quantity. So someone says, so we didn't trade many times this month. According to our journal, we should have quality trades. Okay, so you look at the September journal, you're looking at first entry you took, second entries. Okay, so if it's three entries you took in September and three entries that wins is better than you took 10 entries and six of nine are losings because the losses will drop the accounts. The more the profit, the more the account is growing. So let's choose quality over quantity. So don't feel, oh, it's not giving me entries. This is September. The year is coming to a close. Okay. The market is halting already. The banks, the financial institutions are rounding up the year because this is the ending um, session of the year. So you shouldn't expect the market to give much bigger moves um, because of the closure of the year. So in that sense, you should expect to get lesser entries. You should expect to get moves that are not very much clear. Okay. So like we usually say, someone who is learning trading this period is in for a great time because you're learning trading in a time when the chart is not very much clear. So wondering how you're going to perceive the chart because what are you going to do in January? Or January is still even opening. What's going to do in February will not be what it's doing right now. The market will give good moves in February because the year is new. The big boys are trading March, June, July, down into the end part again. From August, September, they begin to close again. Okay, so August, September is not usually the best times to find good moves. So you're going to find fewer moves because the trading, the big boys, smart traders are halting already. And they made a lot of money in the course of the year, and they are deciding to close their books, close their records as the year is closing. They're closing. They don't close in December, okay? Like those of you who know December as the holiday period. and most times close before December. So you don't find much opportunities again, especially in December, as expected. So this is what I'm seeing on the GU and the dollar index. So if you want to know what I'm seeing on the EU, then get on the VIP. If you want to know what I'm seeing on the gold, like there was a nice move on gold last week, it's continued, okay? If you want to know what I'm seeing on gold, get on the VIP. That's what I'm seeing on BTC, Ethereum, get on the VIP. If you want to see what I'm seeing on GJ, get on the VIP. Okay, that's GJ. Excuse me. And this BTC. Okay, so once you want to see what I'm seeing on BTC, get on the VIP. Well, in absence of on anything this week, stay active on the free channel. Stay active on the those of you on the VIP channel, stay active. Those of you on the markets for you premium channel for the free signal, free premium signal, stay active. I'm going to be giving you updates. Okay. Until then, make sure you're trading profitably this week. Make sure you're doing well. You're improving your studying, back testing your strategy, and you're doing better in the trade space. This year, make money, don't lose money. See you soon.